Got dreams of being a professional podcaster, but have no idea what you're doing?
This is impossible.
That's about to change.
A new kind of school.
Welcome to the Pod School Podcast.
Hello, welcome to the show. Today I've got a question from Holly who says, as an Australian podcaster, is our reach limited to Australia like with radio and TV? And how can we circumvent that? I've got great news for you, Holly, and this is going to be a quick episode. No, it's not. Bye. The great thing is with podcasting is that you are international, baby, straight away. And you will notice how many different countries you have listening to your podcast once you release it. It's so cool to see. And a lot of the students that come through my online podcasting course often find that the most surprising thing. You'll be like, how did somebody find me in Saudi Arabia? How am I being listened to in this place that I've never been to? You know, it's really exciting and means that if your content is built to resonate with everybody, keeping in mind that we have to have a niche, but I mean within your niche, it's awesome to be able to kind of have your show in countries that you would never be able to have your show in. And you're right, with that TV and radio thing, you know, with a TV show, you have to license your show in other areas. You have to find somebody who wants to bring that show into that market. With a podcast, you are immediately in all markets, which means there is an incredible opportunity. So it's great that once you press publish, you can be found anywhere. I will say it's very hard to get your show into any of the storefronts for things like Apple in an international market. Those storefronts are curated by people. There's not algorithms that serve those up. They're curated, and people are usually looking in those markets for good local content or international content that's got a massive US audience. So Apple would be looking at the audience for example, in the United States, a show and thinking, oh, okay, this is obviously appealing to a local market here, so it makes sense to put it on the storefront. But, you know, over the years, I've had some shows that we've pitched. It's actually quite difficult to get into an international Apple Podcasts feature section. So you are usually going to get promotion locally. If you are at the point where you're monetizing your show as well, yes, there are internet ways to internationally monetize. There are a lot of podcast platforms that you can turn ads on and they offer international monetization. But if you were to partner with a network, for example, and you were looking to get sponsorships, or even if you were going out and getting sponsorships for your own show, it's important to note that usually clients are interested in the local market because they are spending their money in that local market, and so they want to know what your Australian downloads are, or your US downloads are, or your UK downloads are, wherever you are. That's something that can limit things sometimes. And interestingly, you know, you might have a massive audience somewhere else, but you can't monetize that audience as effectively as you can the one at home. But yeah, you are available anywhere you can get a podcast, which is super exciting. So Holly, if you are going to release your show, congratulations, you are an international creator from the minute you press publish. How exciting is that? Thank you so much for the question. You can submit yours, as always, in the description of the episode, and you'll also find all of the ways that you can work with me as well there. And I'll see you next week.
That's all for today.